we have about 14 million head of cattle in South Africa, and estimations are that we're going down to about 13.9, about losing almost a million animals. Now, in actual fact, what it means is that you are now not going to have marketable animals for slaughter. And the second thing is that we then have to rebuild the herds. Now, if you look at the production process for cattle, it takes 2 to 3 years to rebuild herds to levels that we had previously. So during that phase, it means there's going to be shortage of cattle. And that shortage means prices will start skyrocketing. While inflation on the other food commodities are starting to decelerate,
yes,
on the back of a bumper crop of grains. Yeah.
What are we looking at in terms of the increase through the next 6 to 12 months?
Right. So far, we had about close to 9% increase year on year on meat prices, and we expect increases in the range and 9 to 15% in the next 12 months.
Will that also include price of chicken, pork, and mutton?
The increase will be on the back of substitution. People will start substitution to the cheaper ones, and obviously the demand for the cheaper ones increases, and therefore it pulls the prices of the cheaper ones. And the cheaper ones, in this case, we're talking about poultry. Now, another aspect of about poultry is that the impact of imports. When we have an opportunity to import, we are able to lower prices. At the moment, we have an avian flu in Europe, which is one of our biggest exporters, and also we recently had a ban on imports of meat from Brazil following that meat scandal. So the combined effect of those two will result in slightly lower imports into South Africa. And remember, local producers have been struggling of late, and there has been a scale down in production, which means availability is becoming limited, and therefore prices of poultry have recently increased.
How long are we looking at this price increase going further?
We are a net importer of meat. Therefore, red meat will remain elevated for a longer period. With poultry, with the ability to import, if the issue of the avian flu subsides, the Brazilian situation is again sorted out, then we can start seeing imports coming in. Although at the moment, indications are that we need to protect the industry from massive imports that makes it unprofitable for local producers to be in business.
So it looks like I won't be having T-bone steak tonight.
It depends how big you want to have it.
Paul Makube, thank you very much for being part of the show.